Welcome back to my channel, everyone. What I have here is a Chinese cobra, but that's not what this video is about. This video is a collaboration with a friend. So first, we're going to meet him. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and where we can find you. What platforms can we find your content at?
Hey y'all, my name's Darius Neighbors. You can find me online at Lifeline Reptiles on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Reptiles and animals in general has been a passion of mine all of my life. This is something I've done since the day I was born. Growing up, my father kept reptiles and had snakes and lizards and everything else under the sun, and I guess it just kind of followed on to me, and just always had a passion for animals.
That's awesome, man. See, growing up, my parents didn't like snakes. They would still take me out to look at them at zoos and other facilities, and to even go catch them. So it's real cool to see other people have the complete opposite experience. Their parents loving snakes and reptiles in general. So how long have you been working with venomous snakes? As in keeping them?
Yeah, man, growing up, that was a pretty normal thing for us. My dad would bring home just about everything with scales on it, and we'd go looking for it and seeing if we could catch it. So pretty much all of my life, we've had snakes. I've worked with snakes since the day I was born, but with venomous, it's been pretty much about 2 years that I've been doing venomous altogether.
Bringing out the big boy stuff, so I had to get a big cobra out now. Such an awesome puff adder, and that's just so cool, just sharing that with your dad. But anyways, now we're going to move on to some important stuff. You know, when we talk about snakes and their role in the ecosystem, we see how important they are by their purpose. What is their purpose? Their purpose is controlling and eliminating disease, eating sick animals and eliminating that disease, keeping it, that in turn keeps a healthy environment. And there are many other ways as well. So Darius, what are some other important roles that snakes play in the ecosystem that you can add on to this?
Yeah, man, these animals are greatly underestimated for everything they do for our environment. Not only are they nature's pest control, handling all of the small things that carry diseases, overpopulate, destroy ecosystems, things like frogs, certain lizards, different things like that, but they also feed bigger prey in the kingdom, which is a necessity.
Yeah, so not only do they feed on animals, eliminating disease, controlling populations, but they're also a food source for other animals as well. And we haven't even talked about the human aspect, such as medicine from venom and all that. But we're going to just keep it to the natural world. So that's going to bring us to conservation, protecting animals, the ecosystem, habitats. Now, what are ways that we can conserve and protect these animals? Do you feel like enough is being done? Do you think there's more that we could do? And what approaches could we take to help protect these animals in their natural world?
Yes, sir. So another problem is the habitat destruction that's taken place and causing a lot of these species to have lower numbers in population, which, like we said before, these guys help keep down other populations and maintain different species. So without that, that causes a major disruption in the ecosystem. Without these populations, we have food chain problems. Now, another good thing is captive populations. And with captive populations, we're able to maintain even the species that have lower numbers. And through doing that, we can make sure that these animals don't go extinct. Even if not necessarily in the wild at the moment, we're able to make sure that they're not gone and we can keep them protected.
Yeah, exactly. As Darius mentioned, having captive population is crucial for keeping these animals around. Not only that, when you look at the long run of having animals around to teach people, giving them that up close education, helping them fall in love with these animals, in turn helps protect the habitat and the environment they're found in. Because that's the type of stuff that will reach people. Seeing them up close in person learning about them, falling in love with them. And then captive breeding programs, of course, keeping them around. Now, this isn't going to be the end for this video, but Darius and I are going to collaborate more. We're going to talk more about other topics, expand more on these even, and do live streams. But yeah, Darius, I appreciate you taking the time to participate in this video and for sharing the knowledge and love you have for these animals. Really appreciate it. And again, everyone, please go show Darius some love at Lifeline Reptiles. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. I'll have all the links in the description. Please go show him some love. Great person. He's a wonderful, wonderful person. But anyways, subscribe everyone. See you soon.